Good morning, grade 3. Today's lesson is about comparing whole numbers. But before we start, let me show you the symbols that we're going to use later on. Okay, when we are comparing numbers, we are using the symbol. This one is read as is greater than. And this symbol is read as is less than. And this symbol is read as is equal to. So we will be using that in all our examples. So when you are comparing whole numbers, the first thing you need to remember is that comparing whole numbers has something to do with the place of value. Okay? So the first thing to do, if you are given two numbers to compare, let us take, for example, 224 and 16. The first thing to do is to count the number of digits. Okay? Whichever number has the higher number of digits, that would be the greater or the greatest number. Okay? Or the greater number. Let's take this example. So we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 digits on the first number. And the second number, we have 1, 2. We only have 2 numbers. So that means that 224 is a bigger number than 16. So bigger can also be put as greater. So we could say 224 is greater than 16. Therefore, we are going to use the symbol. Okay, this symbol. We are going to affix it here, and we can read this expression as 224 is greater than 16. Now, what if they both have the same number of digits? Let us take, for example, 265 and 242. Okay, so if we count the number of digits, they both have 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. So the next rule would be to look at the first digit or the digit in the leftmost part. Okay, so that will be 2 and 2. If they have the same, if the digits are the same, then you have to proceed to the next digit, and that will be 6 and 4. So you have to identify which between the two digits is bigger or greater. So 6 and 4, we can say that 6 is greater than 4. Therefore, we can say that 265 is greater than 242. We can affix the greater than symbol. Okay, now this expression can be read as 265 is greater than 242. Now, if for example they have the same, the middle digit, okay, also has the same number as this one, like for example, 265 and 267, for example. Okay, so if we are going to compare the first digit on the left, they are the same, so we proceed to the next. But the next digit also has the same number. So we should also proceed to the next digit, okay, until we reach a digit that is not the same. Okay, so in this case, we have 5 and 7. We can say that 5 is less than 7. Therefore, 265 is less than 267. It would be easier to compare if you go from one digit to another instead of considering the whole number. Let us give a bigger number, like in thousands. Like for example, 1,567 and 948. So if we are going to compare this by applying the rule number 1, which is to count the number of digits. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one has 4, and this one has 1, 2, 3. Okay, this one has 4, this one has 3. Therefore, this number is bigger than this one because it has 4 digits. In our place value chart, this already reached the thousands. Okay, the thousands place, while this one only reached the hundreds place. So this number, 1567, is greater than 948. Let's have more examples. 4,896 and 6,287. Okay, so they both have 4 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, we proceed to the next rule, which is to compare the leftmost digit, which is 4, and the 6. So 4 and 6, we can say that 4 is less than 6. Therefore, 4,896 is less than 6,287. So we put the less than symbol here. Another example, if we have 1,126, and on the other side we also have 1,126. Okay, we can already conclude that they are the same number. Okay, so we could use the equal sign, and this can be read as 1,126 is equal to 1,126. So if they are the same number, therefore they are equal. Another example, 8,467 and 8,432. Let us apply the first rule, which is to count the number of digits on both sides. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and we also have 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, we cannot apply the rule number 1. So we go to rule number 2, which is to start comparing numbers starting from the leftmost digit, which is 8 and 8. They are the same, so we proceed to the next digit, which is the number 4 here and the number 4 there. They are also the same, so once again we have to proceed to the next digit, which is 6 and 3. Okay, now they are not the same, so we can compare. 6 and 3, we can say that 6 is greater than 3. Therefore, we can conclude that 8,467 is greater than 8,432. That is how we compare whole numbers.